Alright, done.
Hello and welcome to the ANZCRL Combined Racing League's V8 Super 2 series. I'm your host, Dark Racing 40, and alongside tonight, me in the comms box is one Commander Sirius. Say hello, Sirius.
Hello everyone, good evening. Good to be here.
That is good. So, unfortunately, we had a few people not able to make it tonight, but that's the way the race goes. And we have a new person coming on tonight too.
Yeah, he's just in the pits at the moment. Levi Rubes having his first outing with ANZCRL this evening. Looks like he's on the controller as well, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes, and hopefully stays clean out there and has a good first run with us tonight.
That's it. So, key thing is you just got to run laps, and that's the main thing. Just get through your first race, and then we'll see how we go from there. So, qualifying is underway for 8 minutes remaining. Everyone's starting their flying laps now. As we see Dark Lord coming into turn 1.
Yep, he's the first car out of the pit, so he'll be putting time on there. Topped the practice session just before with a 18.3, and let's see if he can go faster than that on this run. Looks like a pretty good start to the lap so far.
That's it. So, we are here in sunny New Zealand, bro, because I'm bitched as, bro.
Across the ditch.
Yep. I need to go get my chili bin.
No. Just stop. A bit off the throttle there, got a bit too quick on the exit. Dark Lord, I had to get out of it for a second, but still pretty clean so far.
That is correct. So yeah, this track is quite technical but extremely enjoyable at the same time. So that's one of the good things about it. So
what I love about it, it's one of the few club tracks on this Project Cars 2. There's a lot of Premier Motorsport events, but with the real V8 Supercars series travelling all across Australia, most of the tracks are just like this. Looks a bit cheap and a bit clubbish, but they're also sometimes some of the best tracks on the calendar.
Yeah, it does actually kind of remind me of Winton, actually. So
yeah, it does. It's very flat. You could probably set up a vantage point over like these people here and see the whole circuit. As our
that's it.
Levi Lubes just gets out of the way for Dark Lord. He's put the fastest time in. Oh, as Night Havoc jumps up with an 18.8.
That's it.
So far, Night Havoc on the pole, Dark Lord in second. The other boys, just a bit of a warm-up lap so far. They're the 21s. Everyone was, well, it's not everyone, most of the guys are under the 20s, so we should see those lap times drop down. Dark Lord, I assume, will be the next car to cross the line again. We currently have Jetto 13 leading the championship in the Super 2 at the moment, but he is a wild card, so as Dark Lord jumps to the top with an 18.5. A wild card.
So we'll see
Ski improves. That's
good old second. So
Emu next. I couldn't see who was behind him. Levi Lubes. Timmy crosses the line. Jumps to fourth.
Goes faster.
Low Lux behind him. I think he did improve.
Yep, in the number... Oh, there's a car track. I think that's Ski.
Yep. I think that was Levi Lubes there.
Default's just he's returned to pits now. So turn 1's going to be quite entertaining because it's extremely fast with a little kink before you actually reach the corner. So it's one of those things where the funny thing is, turn 1, the quick way to get into it is you need to literally lock up that inside left tyre and just smoke that tyre all the way in, which I found to be is one of the quickest ways to get into that corner. It sounds wrong, but it just seems to work. Because the car offloads that tyre so much, so it's not really locking up hardly, but you are basically sending smoke signals into turn 1. That appears to be one of the quickest ways to get around here.
It is definitely the quickest way. I experienced that on Thursday night practice, but picked up 3/10. But yeah, definitely don't think be wise doing that during the
Timmy's just
races.
pulled out of the
Timmy
way.
jumps out of the way of Lolux. I was just about to say, oh, and he's in front of Night
Jumps into
Havoc.
the way of someone. Get out of the way of one car, get in the way of
Yeah.
another.
I was about to say, they're not doing themselves any favours by running that close.
No, so also this will be a pit stop race.
Yep, 25 laps,
So-
2 mandatory tyres
That's it. So we will see them tonight. Have it goes
to the top.
faster again.
Oh man, this cameraman at turn 1. Gotta remind myself not
He's
to
got too
change
much-
the camera while he's there, as he aborts this lap.
I think he's. how
He
much
might
time
get
is it?
one
3
more
minutes?
run in.
Yeah, he's got enough time to get 1 or 2 more laps in if he leaves right now. So here's Ski doing a bit
Well, I
of rally
think this
cross.
lap's not gonna
A lot of rally cross.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of rally cross. That's
struggling to pull that
that's
one
not the
up.
quick way. That's it. Well, cars don't stop well on the dirt, so
It was next across the
Ski's
line.
come back to let's come back to race. So here's Dark Lord just smoking it up out of the final corner. I think
Goes faster.
Goes
17.7.
17.4. Not bad. I was just about to say, I think Night Pegasus
Not
has
Havoc.
decided going, Night Havoc, sorry, wrong person. Night Havoc has decided going, that's as fast as I need to go, I'm going to park it. Oh, and now we've seen the times go quicker, now he's come back out again.
Yep. He'll have almost 8 tenths he has to find somewhere out there. And oh, he's been on cold tyres. Emu
so he's
comes
gonna have-
past.
He's going to have 1, maybe 2 laps if he's lucky enough.
I think he'll only
down.
have the
Shit.
1.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
dirt tracking like that isn't helping him.
No, as we see
So-
car off at the turn 2. The fault trap.
Just outbraked himself coming to turn 1. That's one of the things you've got to be careful of the grass
Yeah,
there.
it's easy to do.
Constant radius corner, and you touch the grass. And
Another one's off.
away she goes.
Yep, Levi Rubes
Yep.
on his first
I
night.
think the two guys that might be on control are just struggling to turn 1 a bit, so they might need to just back it off a bit. They're not that slow. 1:28 for Levi's. That's pretty good. 10 seconds off the pace.
Yep.
Slowly getting there by the look of it. So
Lolux has parked it.
Yes.
He's finished. Timmy as well. Dark Lord didn't improve that lap, but he's on top. Where's Night Havoc? Oh, if he can do 2 quick laps, he'll have time for 2 laps.
Yeah, if he has to get across the line.
All we
within
have
the
to
next
do-
five- Yeah, he's got enough time to do 2 laps. He'll
Yeah.
be just as long as he doesn't get held up or balls it. He'll be fine. He'll get 2 laps in.
This first
Down
lap
to
has to
turn
be
1.
under a 120. Oh, no!
Well, not like that. That's not going to happen.
Was that the commentator's curse? And that looks like that's it for his qualifying.
I blame you, Sirius, on that one.
Oh,
So he's pushing on. He might lucky. He might pull a rabbit out of the hat and sneak across with a minute to go. But entirely unlucky now. As we're watching Timmy 82.
I swear I saw him in the pits, so he's probably doing a big run to the line. Hopefully get a lap in, but his tyres will be cold.
That's it. He's not going to have time. Not with 30 seconds where he's on the track.
He's about to cross the line here.
Yes.
Levi Rubes to start one more flying lap.
He'll get one
Can't
more
tell
lap
who
in.
that is in the background.
Dark
Dark Lord, he
goes
improves again. 17.4.
17.4.
1
What
point-
about
1-1-1.
where's Night Havoc?
Night Havoc. 10 seconds. He's not
10
going to
seconds.
make it.
Oh, it's no.
Nah.
He's going to fall. Nah,
Is
he's,
it?
okay,
Practice
he's doing
coming
pit
into
stop
pits and pray you don't get a penalty. He knocks the bollards over on the way through.
He's going, I don't like those cones, get out of my way.
Ski
He can
pulls
ski.
out.
Ski's doing the exact same thing.
Timmy pulls
Timmy's
out.
doing the exact same. I think all these guys might be doing it at the end here to practice this.
Default trap looks
Default's
like
done a
he's...
Datto.
Yep, got a
He's got a Datto.
penalty. Oh!
Oh!
Whoa!
That was a warp factor 9, touched the grass and into the wall. So default's done now.
Dark Lord 3 seconds off. And that's it. Qualifying over. Dark Lord will take the pole there by just over a second from Night Havoc. Low
That's
Lux
it.
does a very close time, almost snatches second place off him. Goes
There we
third.
go. Oh, Tuckler's
Emu and
locks up hardcore in the pit lane. So the session won't finish until he passes the pit thing, or there he goes, or returns back to
there
the
we
pit
go.
lane. So, alright, you talk to things, I'll get my screenshot that up.
So we have off pole position, 17.4 over Night Havoc in the Pius Motorsport. 18.5, 1.1 seconds off. Low Lux just on his heels there in the number 6 Besmone Falcon. Emu, good showing there in qualifying, 19.1 in the number 11 car. Timmy, 82 in 5th place. 19.2 just on his heels as well in the number 13. And then it's the two Kevinese cars of Ski and Levi Rubes, a 120.8 and a 128.4 respectively. And running at the back of the grid in this short, small field is Default Trap in the number 2 Vasmat car, 133.4. As we get to the grid now, 2-minute call from the race start, and hopefully everyone has their pit stop strategy sorted out.
We'd also like to say thanks to our sponsors, Mag and Tyres, Triton Security, Casino. Is that Christchurch Casino? Sorry, and Mike Peru Motorsport Park. So I'd like to thank them very much.
See how much fuel they're gonna run.
It's gonna be plus about 60 litres for all cars plus.
Yeah, 60.
Anyone who's running under is going to be. Whoa, okay,
Timmy playing it safe.
He's playing. Whoa,
Ski's gonna hope to change that one. Yep.
Yeah, hopefully his setup will change that, or he's going to add fuel in his pit stop, or potential champion coming up here.
These could be. They haven't loaded their setups yet.
Yeah.
Levi Rubes is new. He might fall to that one. Default Trap also short filled.
Yeah, he's got fuel in it, but that's not enough, I reckon, on my thing. So
yep.
We'll see what happens here. Oh no, they're going with their fuel load. All right, let's get to the front here.
Yep. Here we go. We're about to go green here. And they're off. Night gets a good jump there. Around the outside of Dark Lord. Once the cameraman decides to move back. Oh my. Can't see what's going on to the inside. He's got the inside run. Low Lux gets the best start. There's a bit of contact. Low Lux takes the lead. Wow, what a start. Timmy into third. Oh, just pulls it up. Does Emu.
He's lucky not to get any damage.
Yep. Oh, and his Default Trap runs a little bit wide there.
That's it. Now we're going to the one of the hairpins here. As Low Luck is defending from Dark Lord.
He's got a good run out of that hairpin. Yep.
You won't want to be stuck behind someone too long here because you don't want to be running someone else's pace here if you've got the faster car.
That's it.
We don't need the speedo.
Oh, yeah. Watching the action, mate. He has a look down into the chicane or he defends. Oh, Timmy runs really wide.
Timmy's going to drop the spot. The next universe.
Who else?
Spot there.
Ski's still there.
Low Luck's just got away from it by the look of it. But let's see if anyone got some slowdown penalties. So around the final hairpin here, coming onto the long straight.
Oh, Dark Lord, he's lost it.
Around he goes.
Oh, the grass is so slippery at this track too.
That's it. You've got too aggressive. Always got to be careful coming on the track here because these boys still come out. Here comes Emu. He's falling right down to the back of the pack.
Yeah. We see.
There's Night.
Night Havoc.
Low Lux is.
Oh no, never mind.
Up.
No, he's from Dark Lord. Timmy dropped at the corner before that.
Yeah. So Low Lux is out the front now with Night Havoc in second, with Timmy 82 in third, Ski in fourth, Default Trap in fifth, Dark Lord in sixth, Emu in seventh, and Levi Ruse, the new guy, in eighth. So he's doing good. Oh, there he is, just spinning.
I think he spun out in the background there.
That's it.
These cars are hard to come to grips to at the best of times, and I imagine a lot harder on the controller.
That's it. But he just needs to keep pounding away here. He'll be fine. So it is a long. Ooh, was that a? Oh no. So these three have just sort of bolted from the pack a little bit here.
Yep, they're definitely been the four out of the 5 cars who
Oh, Timmy got all wiggly on the final corner.
that's the
See
best
car
thing with,
arc up like a cat.
yeah, easy to do and will only get worse as the race goes on.
Lap times in the 1:19s right now, so
Yep. Very all pretty much matching each other there. 10th and
that's
a
it.
half. As Dark Lord and Emu have gotten default trap. Oh, something's going on
He's
here.
spun in pit lane,
Yep.
so he has to turn himself around now. Stark, as Emu's got himself a penalty here, so default
Yep.
traps must
And
got a bit of damage, or he decides to get his mandatory pit stop. You want to
Dark
go to him
Lord
and
is-
see what happens in the pit stop?
Oh, sorry, mate. I'm just looking at the racing. Levi
Levi's
Lube's
the
also
pits
in.
too. So okay, there's. Oh, he's not in the pit bay. He doesn't give the game.
He's not in the pit bay unless he's got himself a penalty.
Nah.
And the game's not letting him reset the car.
There he goes.
That's
He's
it.
done now.
Job done.
Because Levi's is in pits. Yep.
Could be repairing damage. Timmy, oh, here we go. What's happened here? Timmy's into second. Night Havoc. Low Lux.
we can't see Timmy.
4th. Sorry, I was...
So he must have looped it somewhere.
Yeah, he's lost 7 seconds.
Yep, so he's spun it somewhere,
he's
so he's
right
dropped
with
it.
Dark Lord now.
So it's like everyone gets to the front and then falls to the back.
It could be
No
one
one
of
wants to
those
lead this
kinds of
race
races. Still got 21 laps to go. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, 29.1.
So maybe everyone will take a chance at the front.
Levi Lube's still in the pit lane now. He's gone down a lap.
So, no, now he's leaving out, so he's all good.
Yep. Timmy.
Ski's now up to 3rd.
Yep, Ski
don't
is
be
just
touching
like
that curve
keeping it
there.
on the road.
That's it.
Oh, and
Don't be
Dark Lord
touching
has a
those
look
curves
at
here too much.
Olux. Oh, they've come together on the exit.
There's a bit of contact there.
Here comes Emu. He's going to pick up the pieces here. Still too
Lux is
wide.
keeping it to the inside. I think
Lux
Dark
backs
Lord
out.
should be pitting now and get his mandatory pit stop done.
That's it, but your tyres will be cooked at the end of this pitting this early.
No, I reckon
And someone's
I
just
reckon
dropped
they might
out.
be able-
That's default trap.
Oh no, unfortunately we lost default at lap 4.
Happened last week as well for default.
Yeah, laid out in race 1 unfortunately, but he was good for the rest of the night in race 2
Yeah.
and 3.
Race
So hopefully he'll
2,
be able to come back for race 2 and 3. Had a good race,
He's,
good race in race 2.
yeah, the best finish of the season. Actually, sorry, in his
surprised-
in the league.
I'm surprised Lowlux and Dark Lord didn't pit then. I would have pitted then, got that damage repair and put a fresh set of tyres and go again. So
These
maybe
cars
they want to get
can
a little
take
bit further.
a bit of a beating before they really need to pit, as I found out last week. But yeah, so they're going to press on for now. 10 seconds off the lead again. Anything can happen. Night Havoc leads by about 1 second off Timmy, as Emu is applying the pressure to Lowlux.
Yep, and Ski's just been the man. He's just keeping it on the track and he's just getting positions due to other people's mistakes. So
That's it. Sometimes just keeping it on the track, as we saw with default last week, actually. That's how you get your good result around here. As
That
Emu
is
has
it.
a look, thinks better of it.
that's not really a
Wise
passing
choice.
opportunity. You'd need an
Yeah,
extraordinary good run in the final corner.
you have to be quite a long way alongside. Think about a move into there.
That is correct here. So no, the guys still they're going to keep on pounding on. So they're going to take their pit stops a bit later on. Emu runs a fraction bit wide here. Emu, if Lowlux has a bit of damage at the front, Emu will have a fast car in a straight line. As he looks like he's clearly does. He tries to put it on the inside, but it backs out of it the last second.
Well, he runs a little bit wide, does Lowlux, but he'll have a good run on the exit.
That's it.
And jump on board with
got
the
a time penalty as well now.
hamburger cam. Yep.
So you can see Ski, and there's Dark Lord, and there's Low Lux. So they're all, you know,
They're all lapping
can
quite
literally see all
closely. Yeah.
that's it. They're all, you can all see each other. So Low Lux misses the apex in that corner here. This is a tricky little apex because you think you know, you think you can go so much faster, but you really can't. Ooh, oh, batteries. That's fine.
Just like losing a little bit of ground this lap, Emu, but being close behind someone, I don't know, the chase feeling in your mind always seems to extract the better lap times out of you. Night Havoc extends that lead almost to 2 seconds now. It comes back down in the braking area. Yep, it goes up again.
There we go. Battery just died in my controller, unfortunately, so let them. So we're on lap 7 now. Not Havoc out in front. Almost a 2-second lead over Timmy. Ski in third, Dark Lord in fourth, Low Lux in fifth, Emu in sixth.
And Levi, he takes a dive down the inside.
Not quite. Low Lux gives him the room, so he wants to shove down there, but they're side by side now. Got to give each other room here to make sure you get to his little fast chicane.
Oh, he's hit the curb.
He's upset the car. Low Lux. Oh, he's got a bit wide, touches grass, but he's made the move now. Emu moves up a position.
Dark Lord is caught up to the back of Ski as well, but we'll just watch the end of this. That's job done for Emus. Oh, thought it was going in the wall there.
Yeah.
Oh, and job done for Dark Lord.
Forces the issue.
Was there a bit of contact there?
No, just forces him a bit wide.
Yeah.
Made him a bit scared, and there we go. Now he's up another position.
Timmy's made a little error there. He's 21-0 for him. He's dropped back to 3 seconds now.
Probably had a little wiggle somewhere, so
19.6 for Dark Lord, even with the overtake. Not a bad lap time.
That's it. So he'll be happy to get in the pit lane and get this damage repaired. The only problem is his pit stop will be longer than everyone else if he chooses to repair the car.
This battle for 5th is still not over yet.
No, Low Lux is refocused now. He's on the back of Emu now.
The mindset swap too, so now Lolux doesn't have to think about anyone behind him, can focus on the lead, and Emu will try to close in on Ski, but will always have that car in his rearview mirror teasing him.
Night Havoc's also got a time penalty now as well, so a few people starting to develop time penalties.
Yeah, Emu, Dark Lord and Night Havoc.
So this might all come into effect at the end of the race, but we've still got a long way to go. We're on lap 8.
That's it.
So I'm expecting cars to be pitting from around lap 10 to about lap 16. Well, Emu runs a bit wide there, the final corner. That's going to give Low Lux the chance to get back at him, but he's not quite close enough. Maybe Emu will get another time penalty for running that wide.
Timmy's closed that gap up again, 1.5 seconds. Yeah, 24-0 for Night Havoc.
Yeah, he's had a terrible lap, so he's made a big mistake somewhere, so he's had a wiggle.
18.8 for Dark Lord. I think that's the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yes, I believe it is. There's Emu and Low Lux sending it quite deep into turn 1. They might need to pull it up just a fraction bit more so they can get around, so they're not going to risk themselves running off into the dirt there, because you run off in the dirt at turn 1, it's not pretty.
Yep, as we said before, it's very slippery on the grass here, and it just sends you off into the fence. As we saw Dark Lord, how deep he went when he spun out, went straight to the infield, and nothing was stopping him.
So let's have a look at our leader right now. Let's go have a look at Night Havoc. In the 52 Pius, he's coming up to lap.
Levi Lubes there. He's had a bit of
he's just lost a little bit. That's all right.
Yeah, do the right thing there.
He's staying to one side. Timmy gets a bit of a wiggle too.
That's it. He's doing well.
So
Dark Lord's had a moment.
Oh, Dark Lord. He's had a big moment.
Right across the track to defend into the next corner. This will be playing into the hands of Low Lux.
He was ahead of Ski.
Yeah, he was.
Now he's not. So now Emu's going to have a crack at Dark Lord
He's
now.
got more run.
Yeah, his car's fast and straight line due to less aero damage. But look at, we have to back out of it. You can't make a move around the outside. You have to be super brave and have the other car.
Oh, no! That's Ski. He's had a
That
moment
is-
there. He's hit Dark Lord.
Is that Ski?
Yeah, that was Ski. He's down in 6 now.
Oh,
Must poor
so
Dark
Ski's
Lord.
lost it.
Innocent bystander and all that.
Oh, he has to pit now.
Yeah.
There's no way. He can't with the shattering of his front bumper bar. Look at that Falcon. It is munted.
Nose caved in, but he's given Low Lux a bit of a hard time at the moment, though.
Oh, big lock up there. He doesn't have the front grip now. He's struggling.
Oh,
there's...
that was Levi Lubes getting out of the way.
That's all right. He's doing the good thing there. He's sticking to everyone else, staying out of everyone's way.
That's the good thing about this track. A lot of open spaces on the infield.
Plenty of room. Yep, you can set up a camp in the middle of the track and no one will ever come to disturb you.
Oh, you better hope not.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, almost Dark
around.
Lord, even with the damage, he's still keeping up with Low
Yeah,
Lux, which I'm
Lux.
actually really surprised. Well, Low Lux would have pulled a bit of
And
gap.
he comes in now.
Here he goes. This is not going to be a quick stop here. Look at that Falcon. Bonnet, bumper, you name it. Oh, it is one crumple.
Ski stays out,
There's...
so he must not have had that much damage.
Yep. Here we go. Dark Lord's in pit lane. There goes bumper. Has been replaced by a slightly less bench one.
What could have been for Dark Lord?
Well, the race ain't over yet. Still got what,
15 laps to go. As Timmy's just picked up a penalty. Yep.
That's it. So where's Night Havoc now? Is he going to put Dark Lord down a lap now? I think that might be him coming towards pit lane right now.
He's still got 2 corners to go.
Close. He's close. If Dark Lord can get out pit lane now, he can still salvage a very good result here. We're not going down that, but as soon as he goes down, Timmy gets really.
Have to remember as well, Night Havoc and Co will have to give up 20 to 30 seconds in the stop. He's driving down the lane. He's going to pop out right in front of Timmy. He's about 4 seconds behind. Hopefully he does the right thing and lets him through.
He should be just ahead of him enough, yeah.
Oh!
He's going into the rear bumper. He's going to the rear bumper of Dark Lord there.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward one.
That's it. It is hard. Cars coming out pit lane. Change of tyres, might have a bit more better grip. Depends on what his tyre change was going to be, front or rear. So Dark Lord's car is going to be repaired now. He's going to have fresh boots on, so he's going to be good to go to the end now.
Yep. A 22.8 for Timmy last lap as well.
So as you can see, Dark Lord's just pulled a gap on Timmy right now. So
wonder if Timmy's got any damage.
No, he might have like 1 or 2 from that. Oh, look at.
Could have a bit of aero damage.
Right. Yeah, not much. Maybe 1 or 2. Maybe doesn't look quick now. He's like.
Well, did they come together as well, or they just skate through? I thought might have been a little bit of contact as well. As Timmy's just dropped off. He's in the pits.
Timmy's just pitted. Timmy's in pit now as we watch him come to pit lane. There's his crew in the pit lane, sponsored by Predator Workwear. You can't see them, but there they are.
Yep, smack bang halfway through the race here. Even tyre strategy.
Cars up on jacks. They're doing tyres, even though they aren't doing tyres, but they're doing
Timmy's
tyres.
in the pits too.
I think Timmy's doing all 4 tyres by this stop. Yeah, this is a long stop. Timmy's must be either repairing or doing all 4 tyres. That's a long stop. Timmy should have been rolling by now. That's a very long stop.
I think he might have had damage.
There he goes. I reckon he's repaired the car and done all 4 tyres. Watch Amy now in pit lane. His team is also sponsored by Predator Workwear. There we go. Timmy's done 2 sets of tyres and he's rolled.
He had 15 seconds before the stops.
He's gained time on Timmy because due to Timmy's long stop. But I reckon Timmy's might have rolled the dice and decided to throw all 4 tyres at the car.
Yeah, cost you 7
he's going to
seconds,
have
and that'd be about right too.
Yeah,
judging by the gap.
Really balanced car, really grippy car for these final 12 laps.
Interesting to see what Night Havoc does as he enters the pits, because if Night Havoc does the 2 tyres, he'll gain more time on the exit. He'll have about 10 seconds, I think, but he won't be as
Depends on what
quick,
tyres he
I think.
does. His
Yeah,
car looks nice and clean. As he hits his marks, bang, done. On jacks, theoretically. Imagine this in your brain. Tyres are getting put back on the car. Right, that'll be fronts done now.
that's
and
fronts only.
Done. There he goes. Fronts or rears only. Don't know which ones, but he's done 2 and he's out of there.
Lowlux takes the lead of the
now
race.
takes the lead, but he's
Yep.
yet to pit.
Ski, where's
See where
he?
Night Havoc compared to Timmy too, because Timmy Ski's coming down the front straight.
He's got a mountain of time on Timmy.
Yeah,
17,
Timmy's
18
non-stop.
seconds.
Yeah, Timmy's, I reckon he's done all 4 tyres, so. So Ski back in 3rd position now.
That was a
Yet
big
to do a pit
hit.
stop.
I can't believe, and it was on the side too. I can't believe he hasn't got a lot of damage from that. Bumper's a bit.
Tim crumpled.
Yep.
So Lowlux 4-second lead over Night Havoc, but that's not going to help him in the pit stop. He's going to need at least another 30 more seconds to keep the lead. So
Well, he was around Emu, which is 29 seconds behind, so it'll be very close.
So yeah, close to Timmy and Emu when he pops back out once he's done his pit stop. I think these guys are going to go for a late stop there. There you go, as you can see a Night Havoc right behind him in the background. That's one straight behind him. So Lowlux going to pit now. Here he comes.
Yep.
Oh, locks it up.
Oh.
Nearly touches the wall.
Oh man.
And Night Havoc takes the lead back again.
Yep.
There he goes.
So Ski's going around
There he
again.
goes. Ski's in second.
How
So
much? After this, I'll check Ski's fuel, because we saw he only had 40 litres in the car, and I don't remember if he changed that.
yeah, that's it. So I think
Timmy
Lowlux
comes
is doing all 4
past.
tyres. Oh no, he's done. He's done. He must have got a bit of repair done too, so he's done.
We'll be close.
So he's got his 2
You
tyres.
can hear Emu coming down
hear-
the straight.
Oh, Lowlux
Gets
was in a
past
high
him.
gear when he took out a pit lane. You can hear the car bog down.
Yep. But he'll
Didn't launch out
have.
of pit lane good enough. But he
Oh,
can
his
see Emu in front
runs
of him,
wide.
so battle resumes now. So Lowlux will have the fresher tyres.
Yep. That's it. He's got a few laps on those fronts, does Emu?
We are, so we're checking the chat here. So we've got one guy asking, how many races through this season are you guys? We are currently, this is technically the 4th race. We had 3 sprint races, and now this is like the first mini enduro, you would call it, say, like a slightly longer race. So we're race 4 with another race coming up after this one, and then we have the Bathurst 1000, which is next weekend actually. So that's going to be the full 161 laps over 4 sessions. So it'll be 40 laps, and I think last session's 41 or the first one's 41. I can't remember which one exactly. Ski's in pit lane right now. Here he goes, rolling down pit
Just
lane.
an observation on that last lap. Timmy with 4 fresh tyres, 8 tenths quicker than Night Havoc on the last lap.
Yep. Well, he's only
Oh,
just
sorry,
a
the
fraction-
night
yeah,
before.
but he's-
Yep.
Yep, but he's 16 seconds behind. He's only a couple of tenths quicker that
In
time.
11 laps, he's
Couple
going
of
to
tenths.
pull in over
It's
a
not-
second a lap and make an overtake.
Yeah, that's it. Ski's probably getting some repairs onto his car now. His tyres have been done.
Dark Lord. Just coming
He's
onto the
Dark
main
Lord,
straight now.
So Dark Lord jumps Ski. Now, Ski's tried to wipe that sponsor off the side of the car. Look at all the scratches on it.
Yeah. Cracked glass too on the front and the left window. Oh, I missed Lowlux is
and
right
Emu
up to him
again.
now.
Again, these two don't want to go away from each other. Emu
That's
takes
fresh.
a really wide line to that turn, which I'm finding not really helping his cause, unfortunately. So
It's so easy to do though. So easy.
that's it.
Timmy's
You don't
gap
wanna be
now
touching
under
that inside
15
curve, 'cause
seconds.
Yeah, if you touch that inside curve, you'll do a woody, pop the car up on 2 wheels.
Oh, he's run a little bit wide.
Lowlux runs it deep, loses a bit of time now.
This track isn't that good for time penalties, as we see. That's the
there is
44
one
of
that
Levi Lubes in the background, and as his teammate Ski comes past him.
That's all right. He's still doing well.
Yep,
Still in the
that's
race.
it.
He's
He's
about 3 laps down now, I think it is. That's not so bad.
Yep, he has stayed out of trouble, hasn't affected the other cars out there, which is critical for a new driver coming into this series. Is he's 1.4 seconds gain for Timmy on the last lap, but he's running out of laps now.
14 seconds. Yeah, he's running out of laps. So, but the question is now is, Lolux doesn't have a time penalty. Emu does. How big is the time penalty Emu has? Because if the time penalty is with maybe a second or two, Lolux doesn't need to pass him. He just needs to get on his rear bumper. They're not going to catch the guys in front. They're just gone. So the smart thing for Lolux to do right now is get within the distance of how would be the time penalties on Emu and just sit there. Don't attempt to pass him, just sit there. So he has a 1 second time penalty.
Timmy's got a 4-second time penalty with Night Havoc's 1, so 3-second penalty realistically.
Yeah.
As we can see the fastest laps now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, Lolux has got to get within 0.6 of a second at the end here, so... So yeah, so tomorrow night we'll see the main game tomorrow night, the faster guys racing here with their 2 races.
Yep. It should be, if any practice was anything to go by, it should be quite entertaining.
It's super tight.
Yeah, very close at the front as well. And just like I was about to say earlier, this field and the Supercars field, so close. The times are that any one of these guys can win it, you know?
That's it.
And that's both series, and it's all about just having a clean race and keeping it on the road, as we saw Dark Lord and Low Lux make errors when they were leading the race. Or sorry, in the
look
top
at
2.
Ski. Ski was, till he made a mistake, he was running 3rd easily.
That's
due
it.
to other mistakes, just keeping it on the track, not doing anything special, just running his own race. You know, he had 1 mistake, and that's cost him a mountain of time. So he's fallen back in the the pack now. So
Yep.
Lolux still trying to hunt down Emu. He's a bit closer now. 1.1 seconds, so he's refocused himself now. Night Havoc is still on the lead, lap 19 now.
Yeah, he's pulled a little bit,
14
half a second on Timmy on the last lap there.
Yeah, so 14 seconds ahead of Timmy.
Oh.
So everyone's pretty much running
bit of a lock up
19s
there
and
by
20s
Lolux.
and 21. That's all right. He's gained a bit more time now, within 0.7 of a second.
Your theory's right, mate, with the locking up into turn 1 gains you time.
It is quicker. Don't ask me why and how, but it is quicker. But locking up into this hairpin isn't quicker, so...
No.
I think because the corner is such a long radius corner and that front will lock up, just wants to pull the car to the left, so it just helps you turn, so
yeah, it's easy to...
Tyres will be screaming in these cars now. The right rear will be absolutely tortured right now.
That's if they changed fronts, but they would have to change fronts.
Well, we highly recommend that Timmy's changed all 4, so he's not going to struggle with any rear grip. Anyone who's only changed the fronts, the rear's going to be a bit now. Sorry, lap 20.
Yep, just counting down the laps now.
Yep, no one's really in battle. This is the closest battle. Lolux doesn't really need to make the pass. He just needs to stay within that range. So
they're just trading lap times now.
Oh, let's go to... You're going to say that earlier. Let's go to Ski and see how much fuel he has, because we forgot to do that. Did he fill up on his pit stop?
Which button is that? There he goes. Speedo, yeah, he's put fuel in and he'll be fine to the end.
He's put fuel. That's it. He's put in way too much fuel to the end, but
his stop was a little bit slow, if I remember.
Yeah, because they don't repair fuel and tire. They don't do fuel and tires at the same time here, so
that's it.
So I think he was trying to go for a fast car at the start, but it's cost him more in pit lane. So
yep, might have learned the hard way that they don't do them together.
I think we should do a lap on the track with Lolux here. I think we've got one of the special cameras. Mate,
I was thinking the same thing as we go on board with the hamburger cam. I'll remove you don't see the my camera selections on the stream, do you?
Yeah, I see everything.
No,
I
my
see
camera,
all,
like
I
you
know
don't
all.
see me putting in the roof cam and all that down the bottom of the
Yeah.
screen.
No,
You
no,
do?
I don't see that stuff. No.
Yeah, sweet,
No, I
because
don't.
it's blocking my view.
Yeah, I can't see it. Yeah, no. No, so we go down the front straight here.
Yep. Beautiful
Fully
track, this
6th gear
one.
back here. See this opens up hard on the brakes. Smoke that inside tyre here. Go deep.
Oh,
maybe
missed
too
the
deep.
apex.
Don't touch it. You can touch that outside curb, but not much. Here, you come into this other corner. This should
Yeah.
be out of 4th gear. Drop it into 3rd. Clip that inside curb like Emu's done. Don't run wide like that. That will give you the slowdown. Low Lux, is he going to take it, or is he just going to drop it? He's taking it. He's backing off. That's very slow through here. A very tight hairpin. If you're in 1st gear, you've got to be careful you don't wheel spin out that corner. Up to this little chicane here. That corner there, if you touch the inside curb, you'll do a woody. Pop up on 2 wheels. Oh, Lola's got a bit loose there. That stopped him all the time. Into this
I'll be
short
panicking a little bit.
Long right hand hairpin here, which you can actually go on the power a lot earlier, but you've got to be careful not running wide into this fast right hand corner here. Brake early. Get onto that dirt. Touch it there. Be careful not to touch that outside curb. Come up here. Drop it a gear. Turn here. Touch the inside curb. Don't touch the outside one. Get onto the throttle. Peel it up to that 4th gear here. Hard on the brakes. Drop it down to 3rd or 2nd, depends on how your car set up. Try and make the apex and get on the power as early as you can without spinning around and then back on the front straight.
This is just approaching Levi Lubes now.
He's dropped through 2.3 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, he's running out of time now.
Some drivers struggling with the tyres more than others.
That's it. Oh, Levi's getting a bit wiggly. Hopefully he's pulled out of the way.
Does the right thing.
Good job by him.
Yeah, what a journey Lolux has come on since starting this series. Started in the bottom split of the Spa 24 hour, where it's a bit like Levi Lubes at the moment, but he practices a lot. I do see him during the week having a run, and now look, he's up, I think he's 3rd in the championship at the moment for the Super 2, so, and having won a race last weekend, race 3. Oh, he's riding the rears.
That's it. We get on the power early here, so I think we can get off the hamburger the cam.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Night Havoc's on lap 23. There
Pulling
he is.
a bigger gap
2
now
laps
over.
remaining. Runs wide there. I think
Put
that's
Ski down a lap.
Ski? Yeah, that's
Yep.
Ski down a lap.
This will be good for the Pius Motorsport team.
That's it. The car looks clean as a
Very
whistle.
clean.
I don't think it's had any damage whatsoever.
No.
He's just made one little mistake in the race, and that's about it. And he's just kept it on track and just done laps, and that's it.
Yeah, Night Havoc 5th in the championship. This will jump him up to 3rd, I think, or actually 2nd, because Jetto's not racing this one.
No, Jetto can only do, I think, 3 rounds in total, so...
Yep. With Timmy, so if you take Jetto out of the equation, Timmy leads the championship by 24 points over Lolux 53.
That's not much.
That's not much. What is it, 6 points difference for win to 2nd? Yeah, as we start the 2nd last lap.
Yep, the penultimate lap, here we go.
We quickly just run through the field again. Timmy's car looks very clean, just changed all the 4 tyres.
Had one little bit of damage.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's what we reckon. But it hasn't worked out for him. He's not gaining any time now, so...
Yep. Emu, been in the fight with Lolux, except right up till a few laps ago, all race long, held down 3rd place. He'll be happy with that.
He's actually pulling out the gap over Lolux now. The gap was at 2.5 seconds, now it's at 3.2, so he's pulling the gap on Lolux, so...
Yep, pulled a 2nd on him that lap, as we've rode on Lolux for most of this race. Dark Lord, he's catching him. Oh,
one of the fastest guys, but due to a few incidences, has cost him dearly.
Yeah, as you just look at the front of that car, as came into turn 2 where he is right now, and ran into the back of Ski, made a mistake right in front of him. Had nowhere to go.
Yep, so technically for him, that car is repaired, but the game's not showing us repaired cars, so
That's
we just
it.
see a munted Falcon. So he's Ski in 6th right now.
Yep.
He's
Was
doing
having a good
consistent laps
race.
now. 120.
That's it.
He's doing good.
That's what everyone
And we
else
have one
is
of the new
doing.
guys. I think he's about 4 laps down. Levi
Levi
Rubes.
Rubes. He's his best lap, I
Yeah.
think, of the session so far, 28.5.
That's it. So he's getting there. He's getting faster. Oh, Night
Start
Havoc had
the-
a terrible lap of 22. He had a terrible lap last lap, so he must have made a mistake somewhere. Here we go. Oh, he's gone to go past. That must be because he got past Ski then. So here we
Yeah,
go. Final lap for Night Havoc.
he's done well. Running, like I
Lots
said,
of
5th in the
race.
championship. 32 points off the lead over Timmy, but it only gained about 6 points back on him. But it should jump him up to into second in the championship. By my quick maths.
Yeah, don't ask me to do maths. We'll
That's
end up
alright.
with the math score stating the word banana.
Well, pretty much from second Lolux down to Commander Jim in 6th, it was 10 points difference. And with Jim unfortunately having connection issues prior to practice getting underway, he's not able to make it tonight. As Night Havoc enters the last corner. Does he do a big burnout on the exit? No, he does not.
Well, you
Plays
don't
it
be
safe.
doing that. It'll cost you
Flashing
time.
the lights. Don't want to jinx him.
Flash or
Flash or
crash.
crash.
And he takes the win.
Takes the
Night
win.
Havoc takes the win.
Well done.
Let's see if he's going to... I think he's going to do a victory burnout here. Here comes Timmy into the final corner. Oh, Timmy
gets a bit
smokes that front of
sideways.
the final corner.
Bit of SVG style there. Comes home second.
There
He'll
he
be
goes.
happy
Timmy
with
finishes
that.
second now. Where's... Yeah, here he goes.
Oh, I
He's
missed
doing
it.
burnouts. Here comes Emu.
Emu, well deserved. 3rd place. Held off Lolux
home
for
in
most
third.
of that race. And that's Lolux in 4th. Consolidating
just
more
waiting
points for the
on-
championship. Dark
Here's
Lord.
Dark Lord. What could have been.
That's it. It's a bit like starting off a bit like he did at Donington.
So here
Levi
comes Levi
Rubes,
Rubes to finish his first race.
27.7. He's only getting faster.
Oh, and he was last car round. So, yep.
Oh yeah,
Well done
Ski
to
was
the boys
just
for
behind.
race one.
Ski was just behind. Not Havoc, as
Oh,
you can
Default
see the
retired,
results
okay.
there. Yes, yeah.
So something must have happened. So, all right. So there's the results there for race 1 of tonight's racing. Night Havoc takes the win over Timmy 82, over EMU, over Lolux, who finishes 4th. Dark Lord, what could have been due to incidents, finishes in 5th. Ski comes home in 6th. Levi Ruse for his first time out comes home in 7th, and Default Trap retiring on lap 2 comes home in 8th. So we will take a quick 5-minute break here.
Yeah, Levi Rubes
Levi
at 24.7.
So, yep, that's pretty good actually for one of his first times out in his V8 supercars.
Yeah, practice was in the 40s, so you can just see what 20 laps, 30 laps can do.
That's it. So we'll return these guys back to the thing. We'll take a quick short minute break and we'll be back for race number 2 on the second stream. Until then,